Hey guys, thanks for coming back to my YouTube channel where I'm bringing the RC community together one event at a time. I'm back in the studio again and excited as usual to bring you the next video segment in support of the 2018 fabulous Las Vegas Funfly event scheduled for February 23rd through the 25th. This episode will be focused on the VTX designs. I have a surprise for you. You probably didn't know it, but we actually have Dahl joining us remotely. Kyle, thank you for joining us today.
Hey man, no problem. Super happy to be a part of what you're doing. I really support it. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to come on.
Hey Kyle, you're a widely known pilot and been contributing to the hobby for a number of years. But can you share a little bit about yourself that others don't know?
Well, as far as me and my history, I started flying when I was 4 years old. My dad was into it his whole life, and he would take me out to the field on the weekends. So, I grew up around the hobby. I started when I was 4 with airplanes, and then I flew my first heli when I was around 8. And then me and my dad, just every weekend, we flew airplanes, helicopters, sailplanes. And then until I was around 13, at a local event, I saw Alan Szabo fly a helicopter, and it blew my mind, and I was like, I want to do this, I want to compete with helicopters. So started practicing, and then a year later, actually at the 2008 Las Vegas Funfly, they held an amateur competition there, and I competed in it and won it. It's where I got my first sponsor, Mikado, and then for the last 10 years, I've been doing design, development, R&D, promotions, and then specifically towards VTX, I've worked hand in hand with their engineers and their designers, and we've been tuning these blades ever since they first debuted. So yeah, that's a little bit about my history.
Okay, so VTX Designs is fairly new to the blade market. What makes the VTX brand of blades different from the other manufacturers, and what sizes do they currently offer to the public?
Well, the thing that differentiates VTX is the fact that each blade is specifically designed for the size that it is. So most blades on the market, they choose just a generic airfoil that was thought up of some think tank back in 1930s or whatever, and they apply it to every blade and they just scale it up and scale it down. It's a pretty basic form of design. VTX, we're working with like a 30-year aerophysicist engineer who looks at the helicopters, the size, the RPM, the weight, how much pitch they use, and he takes into account all those factors and designs a blade specifically to be at its peak efficiency and peak performance. So that really gives you like the best blade that's possible, quite honestly, and it's really great. It gets all the performance out of the blade, and then another thing is most blades you kind of choose, this blade is more aggressive but less stable, or this other one is more efficient but it's less poppy, such like that. With VTX, you get a blend of everything, the blade is poppy, it tracks well, it's efficient, it's quiet. It's a really great blade, and currently we offer the 477, 557, 697, and the 717s.
So Kyle, if a pilot wants to learn more about VTX blades, what resources would you recommend?
Well, we at VTX, we are very active on all USA forums, and then of course we have our Facebook page and Instagram page. You can go on there and see some information about us and learn about us, ask us questions, whatever you want. Our Facebook and Instagram is VTX Designs, so that would be a really good way, but the way that we really prefer is actually in person at events. So if you have an event or something, let us know. We'd love to come out, talk with you, show you the blades. We even let people try them at events if they've never flown the blades and they want to see what it's all about. So yeah, that's the best way to learn about us.
So Kyle, can you talk about new products or innovations that VTX Designs is working on?
Well, as far as VTX and our whole development process, it takes a little bit of extra time because, like I said, every blade isn't scaled up and down. Each blade has its own design, its own challenges, its own features. So our production time is a little bit longer and slower, but we're definitely working on some new stuff. Last year we devoted several months into a new line of tail rotor blades.
Oh, nice.
Unfortunately, kind of hit some roadblocks with that, so we kind of moved that to the back burner. Don't worry, we're still going to be working on that as time allows.
Okay.
But currently we're focusing our efforts on a 607 millimeter blade, perfect for electric 600 size or 50 size nitro. And then past that, we really have to work. We really have to look at the market and see where the highest demand is, what the people want the most, because it takes a lot of effort for us to actually design a blade. So we've been doing that, and we're for sure going to have some more some blades on the market for the 2018 season, of course.
Okay. We're looking forward to seeing you at the 2018 Fabulous Las Vegas Funfly, event. Will you be accompanied by other VTX team pilots?
Well, VTX doesn't actually have an official team. We decided with our marketing that we didn't want to flood the market with sponsored pilots who are just trying to fly the blades, So
Right.
we don't really have a sponsorship team. There's nothing wrong with that. But what we have is just several pilots who we kind of have agreements with that they fly the blades because they want to, and we support them in that. So we'll have a number of those pilots there. There'll be Jamie Robertson, Mish Morozes, JC Zankel, Jesse Cavros, and then a large number of the A-Main Hobbies people will be there. They all pretty much exclusively fly VTX blades.
Okay.
And then also, Mikado USA, who is the North America distributor for VTX, they will be on site and selling blades and also letting you try them if you want. So, like I said, if you want to see what all the fuss is about with these VTX blades, come find us. We'll get you a set to play with.
Good deal. So, Kyle, can you share some of the raffle prizes that VTX Designs would have at the, Las Vegas, Fabulous Las Vegas Funfly event?
Well, I don't know the exact numbers and quantities that we're going to have at the raffle table, but I know Brian Barrow, the owner of VTX, is a very generous man, and I know he's going to load that table up full of different blades, different sizes, so there's for sure going to be some good goodies there for you guys.
Well, Kyle, thanks again for joining me in this video segment, and we really look forward to seeing you on February 23rd.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm super excited about this event. I'm so happy that it's making such a big comeback and having such a prominent presence in the market. So I look forward to seeing you and everybody else there. So thank you for having me on.
Good deal. Thanks. So, guys, you heard it from Kyle Dahl. So VTX Designs, they'll be at the Las Vegas Funfly event. They will have blades out there for you to demo. So if you want to try it out, that's awesome to hear, awesome to know. So it's always great to be able to try before you buy. So thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell down below to get notified of the next video, because I have a lot more coming out. Fly safe.